Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm Bobby Klatt. Alongside me, Riverhawk men's basketball coach Frank Marcinek. Now, Coach, let's start with Saturday, Pepsi Day. You guys really had to fight against a Goucher team who came in with only one win in the conference. What was the message at halftime to get things going in the second half to finally pull away?
This team doesn't need a message, to be honest with you, Bobby. This team gets it. I didn't think we played poorly in the first half. I thought our shot selection was good. I thought we missed some open shots, and I thought Goucher made some shots that they typically do not make. We got beat on the offensive glass a little bit. So they were the main points, but it wasn't like doom and gloom or panic. It was like, okay, let's go out and play more the way we've played all year and take care of business, and things will take care of themselves, and they did.
Now, Stephen Weidlich and Jason Dietrich, huge second halves. Stephen with 32 points, 29 in the second half. Jason Dietrich with 18, but he had a whole slew of stats with blocks, rebounds. Talk about the continuity of guys coming in. It's not just Steve or Ryan Traub every night. You guys got guys like Reichard, Dietrich, and Weiss coming in off the bench that could really step up night in, night out.
Well, now is the time of year where seniors need to be seniors. And in the second half on Saturday, as you said, Stephen pretty much took over the game, but certainly had some help from Jason Dietrich. We got good play off the bench from Danny Weiss. But I think the thing that made it all happen was really our ability to defend. And we came up with a bunch of steals. We had 9 steals in the second half. So it meant we were playing hard on defense. It meant we were being aggressive defensively. And cranking up our defense actually really led to offense. So it was one thing led to another, and defense led to great offense.
Now, tomorrow night, you got Catholic coming into here, a big game, no matter what year it is, but especially with the battle up top in the Landmark Conference. You guys struggled in the first half, but finally got things going on the road in the second half. How much emphasis are you going to put on get off to a good start against this team?
Well, it's a 40-minute game, and to be quite honest with you, we've been a second-half team more than we've been a first-half team. We've had some halftime leads, but for the most part, it seems like we hit our stride maybe the last few minutes of the first half and into the second half, and we have good depth. We'll play 9 or 10, and I think that the depth we have has a way of wearing some people down over the length of the game, and also our style of offense, I think, has a way of wearing some people down. We'd love to get off to a good start, but we've had multiple games where we've fallen behind early. Catholic game being one, our game against Juniata being another, a game at Drew being another, a game at Dickinson being another, game against Lycoming. So I guess the list goes on and on where we've not had a great start, but kind of kept our poise and found a way to figure it out. So while a great start is nice, it's not paramount.
Now, the hardest part is going on the road in this conference and trying to win on the road. Now you get them back home. How much is that an advantage the second time around where you've beaten a team on the road at their place and now they have to come into the tough environment that is House Gymnasium?
I'd like to think it's worth something for us. The trip for us to Catholic is always a hard one, and I'm assuming the trip to Susquehanna for Catholic is equally as difficult, although the challenge getting to Catholic is always the traffic. I don't think they're going to hit a lot of traffic unless the Amish are out with their horse and buggies. But our challenge when we played down there, to be honest with you, was we got there a quarter after 6.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't have a lot of prep time. So we were a little slow getting off the bus, and I don't think they'll have quite that same inconvenience. But nonetheless, the advantage of playing at home is a nice one, and one we hope to take advantage of.
Now, looking forward to this weekend as well as Senior Day. You guys got 4 seniors, Stephen Weidlich, Danny Weiss, Jason Dietrich, and Dalton Reichard. 2 guys that came in midway through their career, 2 guys that have been with you the entire way. How much of an impact have they made making this program go the next step, especially with their NCAA tournament run last year and you guys fighting for another conference championship this year?
Yeah, it's been a great group, and I think Stephen and Danny have been the 2 constants, but being able to add Jason Dietrich as a sophomore and Dalton as a junior just enhanced that class. And they've really grown closely together as a group, and our team chemistry couldn't be any better. So it's only fitting for these guys to go out on a high note, and we certainly want to take care of business against Catholic, but also send them off on a high note, as I said, against Drew.
And like I said, 2 weeks to go. You got Catholic and Drew this week, Scranton, Elizabethtown next week. 4 tough games to end the regular season and a fight for that home court advantage. Is the message every day at practice, take it one day at a time, one possession at a time? Because you can't look too far ahead in this conference.
No, and this team is really grounded. I don't think we're looking ahead to senior day and looking past Catholic. We're worried about today's practice and then Catholic tomorrow night, and then we'll worry about what comes after that. But we've not gotten ahead of ourselves all year. We're pretty process-oriented. I don't expect that to change at this stage of the season. We got a good thing going, and we just got to keep our heads on straight and keep our nose to the grindstone.
Coach, as always, much appreciative of your time. Good luck this week and as we go closer to the Landmark Conference playoffs.
Thank you, Bobby.